Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We're actually going to talk about IOTA right now because I did ICX earlier today, and what are my IOTA projections for 2020? Now, my IOTA projections for 2020 aren't as rosy as my ICX projections, because IOTA is going to move a lot slower than ICX. It does have like City of Austin adoption and stuff like that, but it doesn't have like a Korean government like mandate to actually use it. And IOTA, like the stuff that IOTA is trying to achieve, is a lot more broad. It can actually result in a lot higher ROI in the far future. But they just delayed their Jin project. And like with something like Jin, I would actually expect delays because trying to change computer processing from like binary to trinary is a huge project. I don't really even know if they can really do it or not. But if they actually pull it off, that would be completely amazing, not only for blockchain, but for computing overall. So like that's the scope of the type of project that IOTA is actually trying to do. And that's why there's going to be a lot of delays in their timeline. And that's why they're of like IOTA VeChain and ICX, it's probably going to be like the slowest in terms of adoption. If you actually read that article that I actually showed yesterday, that wasn't my article, that was some other article. IOTA is in his top 22 coins. But the thing is, like, he gives IOTA's chance of achieving its full potential much lower than something like VeChain because they're reaching for like super high goals, and plus it's going to take a lot longer. But whereas like ICX and VeChain can actually start implementation right away, a lot of IOTA's projects, including like the Jin stuff, the stuff with self-driving cars, the stuff with 5G, that depends on technology from other companies that's just not there yet. Like the adoption of 5G is going to take a couple of years because they have to put the damn G stations everywhere. 5G is a lot stronger in signal, a lot faster, but the range is actually a lot shorter as well. And to get the G stations everywhere, to get the technology mature, is going to take quite a while. The other thing about and like with self-driving cars, I think that's at least 5 years away. So a lot of these big partnerships with IOTA, they're going to take a couple of years to come into play. Now, IOTA does have some IoT stuff that can actually be executed directly. I do think they have some kind of project with Dubai, and they had it with the city of Austin, and like for waste management stuff, and with like Jaguar Land Rover. Like some of those things can actually come into play right away, but they're not quite as fast as ICX or VeChain. I still think IOTA can grow. I mean, the big thing I think this year is actually coincide, and they actually have a white paper for that. So if they actually get coincide towards the end of the year, I can see IOTA breaking out to be like 60 or 70 cents on a stable level. And I think IOTA's price should be a lot higher because like they do have some interesting projects. Their supply is only like 2.7 billion, which is a lot higher, which is a lot lower than VeChain or XRPs. So per coin, they actually should be worth more. So 60, 70 cents, I think, is a possibility towards the end of the year. If there's a bull run, can they spike to $10? Yes, they probably can because they actually spiked pretty high last time. And I think like this time's spike should actually be higher than last time's spike. They are actually one of those coins that doesn't have that much liquidity, but they are on several major exchanges. So whales could actually see value in pumping IOTA up in an exchange. And that's why I think you can rise above $5 in a bull run. But like for like a solid price they can maintain, I would say maybe 60 or 70 cents by the end of the year if things actually go pretty well. Once they get rid of coincide, I do expect that to be a sustained pump. But like I said, a lot of their projects, they're very, very broad in scope, and they could actually be earth-shattering if they actually work. But earth-shattering things tend to take a long time. So generally, like, are they going to redefine computing and all that stuff? Yeah, maybe. I don't think like the chance you give those is never really that high. But if it does, you always want some money in these coins because if it does happen, it could really be a big breakthrough for IOTA. So that's how I look at IOTA. I like for a lot of their projects that aren't like directly IoT, like with the city of Austin and stuff, I think it's a very long shot. But if it works, it could really take off, and you're gonna have to wait 5 to 10 years for that to actually happen, despite like all the announcements that they're actually making. But they do actually have a few projects that are probably shorter term that can probably pump the price of IOTA up. So I'm looking forward to hopefully like a settle price of IOTA of 60 to 70 cents at the end of the year, possibly like a pump to several dollars if we have a major bull run. So that is the news for IOTA. That is my outlook for IOTA for the rest of this year. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.